Hello everyone, we're back for some more fan fiction. I am almost 100% sure, that this is written by two people that are from my streams that have collaborated together to make this abortion. I haven't read it, but I'm sure it is, I'm preemptively calling it an abortion. I'm sure that's what it'll be. Alright, Maxim Ivan. I don't believe this. What does it say here? Written 5 weeks ago. That's not suspicious. I can see this was written by Capra and Dingo, says B-Roy. Look at you. Call you Detective Pikachu, because you sniffed that shit out. Oh, man. Alright, let's read this shit, huh? A collaboration. That's clever. Alright, let's read this. A collaboration between me and a friend. Exclamation point. They're proud of this, I'm sure. Oi. In the Mystery Machine. It's written like a script. Okay, so it's a script. It's not really a fan fiction. Let's zoom in a little bit, let's make this take up more of the screen. Is this a setting to no, what does that do? That just selects the chapters, I suppose. I'm not sure how this oh, hey, here we go. Scroll? I can scroll the text? Well, that's just silly. Yeah, let's up that font size, why don't we? Yeah, I want this more legible for you guys too. Alright, in the Mystery Machine. Gang, I think a trip to the snow-covered mountains of Norway would be a great vacation spot away from all these mysteries, Fred offered. Alright. I thought we'd go to the beach or something, dude, Shaggy said, seeing it was wintertime and Shaggy would have liked to see something new for a change. Yeah, Scooby agreed with Shaggy. Beaches these days are too monster infected. No one would try to do something on cabin on a random mountain, Fred explained. Zoinks, you're right, Freddy, Shaggy exclaimed. It's been so long since I've been to Norway. Let's go, said Daphne. They go to Norway where they rent a cabin far up in the mountain. After setting up everything, they meet a strange man named Vigard. Alright. Holy taco sauce, I haven't been able to catch these streams, and now I can. Well, welcome. You're here. I love your Scooby voice. Here's the thing, I don't like... I'm gonna have to read this backwards, I guess, so I know who's talking. I'll have to read that's Fred and then do a Fred voice. Scooby's easy. I know when Scooby's talking, or when Shaggy is talking, because they have a weird way of speaking. But... Zoinks. Jesus Christ. Alright, where am I? Right, Vigard. Hi, I'm Fred. That's Daphne. This is Velma. That's Shaggy. And here's our dog. Scooby-Doo! Introduces Fred. I don't know this, Nice to meet you all. Vigard extends a hand to Fred for a handshake. How come all of your friends are either missing or dead? Oh wait, no, that's Fred. See, look, if I don't read it backwards, then I'm not really sure how to do the voices. How come all of your friends are either missing or dead? Fred asks, stepping a little bit away from Vigard. Well, that's a long story, but I think it might have something to do with these strange men harassing us, Vigard said, looking thoughtful. Jinkies! Exclaimed Velma. Jinkies is right, Velma. Gang, I think we have a mystery on our hands, Fred said loudly. I feel like I've missed did I miss a sentence? Oh, yeah, I did. Hello, my name is Vigard. I'm up on vacation here in the mountains with my friends who are all missing or dead. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I missed a sentence. Jesus. Or did I not? Did I actually just forget something that happened a second ago? Probably. When I'm reading these fan fictions, it's tough to understand what the fuck I'm doing. Can we shout Scooby-Doo instead of just saying Scooby-Doo? I can say Scooby-Doo differently if you'd like. I'll find a way. You'll see. I'll make it exciting. Gotta make that Scooby-Doo exciting. Looking thoughtful. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's a Rick and Morty. Oh, jeez, Fred, I just thought nice vacation without any mysteries, said Shaggy, saddened by the turn of events. Rear! Mysteries! Scooby shared Shaggy's pain. Then they all went to sleep. Then they were rudely awakened at night by some guys harassing them at night, busy like what Vigard had said happened to his friends and him. I'm just gonna read Shaggy as Morty from now on. Now, just who's interrupting our beauty sleep now, Rick? Oh, jeez, Shaggy asked in frustration. He just wanted a quiet night. Rare? Who's rare? Scooby gruffed angrily. I'm not gonna do it, only if it's Scooby-Doo. I will only say Scooby-Doo strangely if it's the full Scooby-Doo experience. I can't do it just for Scooby. Gruffed angrily. An angry moaning sound was heard. Shaggy opened the window to the cabin. Hey, could you keep it quiet? Jeez, you know, come on. Some of us are trying to, like, sleep like normal people. Shaggy squinted his little tiny eyes to try to make out the form standing in the snow outside. It was a man dressed in dark clothes. A uniform? Are you a police officer, sir? Shaggy escalated. Oh, I'm sorry. That's part of him talking. Are you a police officer, sir? Shaggy escalated. There was another angry moan. A loud snarl could be heard from the man standing outside in the snow. Gee whiz. Not much of a talker, are you? Shaggy noted. Scooby snickered in that Scooby way he does. That's the Scooby snicker, you know? You guys liking the story so far? I'm really enjoying the fact that this is gonna have Nazis in like 3 seconds. It's gonna be bad. His teeny weeny eyes. He has teeny baby boy eyes. He can't quite see without squinty, you know? You gotta get all squinty for his baby boy eyes to see. Well, be quiet, cause like, you know, we're trying to sleep, man. Shaggy burped sternly. Shaggy closed window angrily and went back to sleep. Scooby tried to sleep, and all he could hear was loud tapping on the window. Ricky, I think there's someone out here. Oh, geez, Scoobs. Just ignore him, no one said, because there's no... Oh, wait, nope, there it is, over here. Well, it's... Because there's no... You know, there's no beginning here, so it's just... This is just all Scooby. Oh, geez, Scoob! Just ignore him! He's probably just some mountain weirdo! Shaggy said, and tossed and turned in his bed. He got turned. Scooby barked like the scaredy cat he was. Zoinks, yeah! Shit, the fuck is all this garbage over here? Oh, there we go. Quizzes? Nah, dude, I don't want to take a quiz. Shaggy said sleepily. Scooby was scared, and as soon as Shaggy said that, a loud smashing of glass erupted throughout the room. Shaggy leaped in the air and landed in Scooby's arms. Like, zoink, Scoob! Shag! Raggy! Cried Scoobert as he jumped into Shaggy's arms. As scared as a child who went into Scoopy Graveyard. There was there now a loud banging on door, with more angry moans coming from the other side. Do you take fanfiction requests? I do, but I only take fanfiction requests for my Patreon subscribers, well, patrons. They're not really subscribers. My patrons basically pick the fanfictions that I read. So as of right now, this is a dingo request, because he's the worst. Alright, other side. Zoinks! You know, we better scoot, Scoob! We better scoot and Scooby! Shaggy yelled as he ran out the room holding Scooby. The door of the cabin flew down to reveal Nazi zombies! But by the time they went into the cabin, Scooby and Shaggy had already escaped to another room. The Nazi zombies were moaning angrily, waking up everyone in the cabin. There's no period to indicate that this is the end. Just what in the world was that? Fred asked as the hippie and dog duo rudely slammed the door open. Shaggy, Scooby, what's going on? Daphne asked as the duo barracked the door with as many things as they could. Where's Rossi? Zombies! Scooby raid? Yes. Yeah, you know, dude, they're breaking in. Shags yelled loudly. Nazi zombies? Well, that's just ridiculous, Velma commented, laying back on her bed. Yeah, it must have just been a nightmare, Fred assured. Like, you know, we totally mean it, Freddy. They're coming towards us just as I talk right now, Shaggy cried. Roar! Scooby said. Jesus. I think you mean the best. I think I mean the worst. Scooby said, let's see. Would you quit it already? Daphne was about to yell at the two when she heard some frustrated moaning coming from outside the barricaded door. What was that? Velma asked from the bed. The nacho zombies, I tell you, Shaggy frantically yelled. There was now loud banging on the door. Clearly, this was written with no spell check in mind. Purposely. Gang, I think we need to keep quiet, Fred said in a low voice. Daphne, the dumb cunt, screams. Jesus Christ, dude. She's not that rude. Daphne, fucking. Fred quickly shut her mouth. They, gang, waited a while. Man, Fred's getting real rude all of a sudden. The moaning seemed to have stopped. Shaggy sighs revealed. Jesus Christ. Like, I think they're good, Shaggy says. Rut-rat about regard, Scooby inquisited. I'd like to ask him a questions, said Fred, preparing to go to sleep. Me too, Daphne grunted, like a fucking Neanderthal. Shut up, Daphne, Velma exclaimed, the smart one unable to pronounce her name correctly. In the morning, the gang strolled over to Vigard to have a chat with him. Oh, hello, friends. Vigard looked over to the gang. The gang was pissed off. You didn't tell us anything about zombie Nazis, Fred said angrily to Vigard. Nazi zombies? Vigard seemed confused at the question. Like zoinks, dude. They were breaking into the cabin last night, Shaggy said mad. Rah! Scooby shared Shaggy's anger. I thought those men were just mountain weirdos. I didn't know they were Nazi zombies. Vigard sounded shocked at this revelation. I think I know your friends died. How your friends died and or disappeared, Vigard, Velma said, pushing her glasses up her nose, all anime-like. It makes sense, now that I think about it. You'd think. You'd figure it out earlier. Shaggy squinted at Vigardut. It? Vigard said. This entire sentence is just absolutely fucked. How do you say this sentence in a way that makes sense? My goodness. I'll go ahead and fetch the police. You people stay here while I get help, Vigard said abruptly and ran off in the other direction. But Vigard, there's no mountain police. We aren't in Canada, Daphne cried. But there is the normal police, Vigard yelled in the distance. Oh yeah. Huh. Daphne shrugged. You idiot, said Velma. Gang, I think we should split up and search for clues, Fred yelled. I go with Fred and Velma. Scooby, you go along with Shaggy, said Daphne, and put on her jacket. All right, said Shaggy. After what seemed like hours of searching for things of significance, the floor under the duo broke apart and they fell face first into some snow. Whoa! Said Scooby sadly. Where are we even? Scooby asked himself. Like, I don't know, Scoob, but it looks like a hole. Ja 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 ja! Bah ha ha ha! Laughed Shaggy. Runny, said Scooby, getting up from the fall. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Scoob. Shaggy sighed deeply. Shaggy and Scooby explored the cave and found a clue, which was a Nazi flag and several German helmets. Oh gee, Scoob, I think we entered the Nazi hole, Shaggy pointed out. Ruh-roh? What the Rusty-roh? Scooby exclaimed in shock. Angry. Moaning was heard throughout the case. Like zoink, Scoob! I think there's some more than decoration in this cave! Scooby jumped in Shaggy's arms as the Nazi zombies approached them. Run! Scooby yelled as the stoner doggo duo ran away, trying to find an exit in the case. Meanwhile, Fred, Daphne, and Velma are searching around for clues and find, gasp, blood? Hey guys, I think I found some blood here, Fred said, in shock. Jinkies. I wonder where the blood came from, wondered Velma, rubbing her chin like a smart investigator. I mean, probably when Vigard's friends were killed. I would have to assume, you guys, Daphne suggested. Shut up, Daphne. It's absolutely... It's obviously when Vigard's friends were killed by the Nazi zombies. Those boys must be close by, Velma said, her investigation skills as sharp as always. Yeah, you're right. What's I thinkin', Daphne said, giggling, and then moaning was heard in the distance. Ah-ha! Just as I suspected. They were close by, Velma exclaimed. Jesus. I think we should run, Fred said in a worried tone. Yeah, that's a good idea, said Velma. We better set up a trap, gang. But I wonder where Scooby and Shaggy could be, Fred wondered, looking around. We cut to Shaggy and Scooby running away from Nazis. Like, zoink, Scoob, we should, try to dig our way out of this cave, Shaggy said, looking at a snowy wall while running. Scooby and Shaggy began scratching away at the snow-covered wall, hoping to get away from the fascist undead. They managed to get through and climb out through the hole. Out of the Nazi hole they went outside, and first thing they say is a Nazi zombie. You guys ain't slick. I know who wrote this. Oh my god. Like, zoink, Scoob, how many of these dudes are there? Shaggy asked, getting rather annoyed. I don't know, Raggy. There's too many, Scooby said, also getting annoyed. Another chase happens. But this Scooby and Shaggy managed to lose the Nazis by hiding in a tree. Well, Scoobs, today was a great thinking, climbing a tree, Shaggy said to his canine friend. We cut to Scooby and Shaggy meeting up with the gang. Oh, geez, how are we gonna, escape from these Nazi zombies? Shaggy asked, worried for his life. Fred laughed. Beryllium. Beryllium. The element of beryllium. Good. Don't worry. I've already set up a trap. 'Cause we all know your traps always work, Daphne said sarcastically. Shut the fuck up, Daphne, you piece of shit, said Velma. You wanna fucking try building a trap, Daphne, huh? Fred abused. Probably hitting her a little bit. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. Christ, Daphne passive-aggressively apologized. But, what are we gonna use as bait? Shaggy asked. I know exactly what to use, Fred assured the gang. Oh man, Freddy. Shaggy gulped. We cut to Shaggy banging on a pan with a spoon in a vain attempt to get the Nazi zombies' attention. Like, Scoob, I can't bang on this pan all day. We gotta do something else, Shaggy said desperately. Come and red us. Oh, is that Scooby? That is Scooby. Come and red us, pussies. Scooby yelling pussies is hilarious. What are you? Scooby yelled. Then out of snow, prominently from the Nazi hole, appeared the Nazi zombies. Oh, zoink, Scoob, I think we pissed them off. Shaggy was now terrified. Uh-oh. Angry moans can be heard from behind as the duo ran away from the zombies. I hope Fred's trap works, complained Shaggy, Will running away from the zombies. Yet another chase scene happens. This time, Shaggy and Scooby manage to get the zombies into the trap. Fred captures them in the trap. Gaha! We got him, he proclaims. Finally, a trap works for once. Payne, can you not? Velma exclaimed. Fucking Daphne, can you, fucking not for fucking once? Fucking Daphne, this is your parents. This is why your parents don't fucking love you. Fred looks at Daphne. Time to see who these Culprits really are. Moving away from the fact that we've abused Daphne a bit too much, Velma said, pulling one of the Nazis' faces and pulling a chunk of skin of it. Guys, I think don't these are mask, she said bluntly. What? But it's always weirdos in masked, Fred says, and trips pulling off a Nazi's mask only to pull his face off. Actually, you're probably right. Wow, Velma, Fred admits. Then suddenly Vigard appears out of nowhere with the police. Damn it, I thought you guys were dead. Nah, man, we got plot armor as thick as the Chinese wall, man, Fred retorted. And I thought those Nazi zombies would kill everyone. I guess my plan is ruined. I mean... Vigard stammered. Wait a minute, Velma said, suspiciously rubbing her chin with her finger, figuring out the facts. Vigard was sweating like it was summer. But it wasn't. It was winter, and it was cold. The real villain was Vigard all along. And that's not policeman. That's more zombie Nazis, aren't they, Vigard? Velma! Exclaimed loudly, pointing at Vigard. I guess you got me there, Vigard said in a high-pitched, nervous tone. Oh, you scoundrel. You sneaky boy, you, Vigard. Trying to get is with the old police being Nazi switcheroo. Fred laughed. No, but seriously, that's a crime, and we gotta call the real police on you, though. You can't call the police if you're dead, Vigard said abruptly. As soon as he said that, a Nazi zombie officer appeared and called in 200 Nazis. Huh. What a turn of events, said Velma. Shit, man, like, what are we gonna do? Shaggy asked curiously. Run? Said Scooby. Daphne was about to say something, but Frex shoved her. Sounds good, let's run, he said. Oh, jeez. It's nothing, said the Nazi zombie officer angrily. Yeah, whatever he said, Vigard stated. What did he say, Velma? Like zoinks? Shaggy asked while running. I don't know German, Shaggy, you fucking asshole, she answered, and then a chase scene ensued. Oh, how wacky. Good thing I set up even more traps, said Fred. Like, will they work? Fred shrugged. Defen, we're this close to leaving Rue behind. Wait. Defen, we're this close to leaving Rue behind, Scooby said. Hey, zombies, you want some flesh? Velma asked. The Nazis stopped chasing them. They stood there and nodded. Come and get it. And then Velma shoved Daphne to the ground. I even heard she's a Jew. Nice moves, Velma. Show me your moves, Fred said, winking at her painlessly. Lucky is upset. The Nazi zombies came rushing in, but oh no, it was a trap. But Daphne still got eaten and died. Haha, wow, Daphne was a great bait, Shaggy said. Great bait, mate. Yeah, Scooby snickered. That gave them ample time to call the police. Fred called the police, and they came really fast up the hill. Hello, sir, Polestenskunden. Es versette, said the policeman. I mean, hello, I'm the police dude. I'm here to arrest Piapple. Yeah, dude, can you, like, arrest those Nazi zombies? And that dude who's helping the Nazi zombies? Asked Shaggy. Damn it, the police are here, said Vigard angrily. Frick den hole, the Nazi officer, who was named Herzog, shared his anger. Of course, let me just get my hand detainers, he said, and got his handcuffs. The policeman and his police friends came over and arrested the Nazi zombies, and chasing Vigard and Herzog, trying to arrest them too. Good thing I still have that machine gun snowmobile, Vigard triumphantly said. Do you know where it is? Herzog asked in English for plot convenience. Actually no, Vigard answered. Dummkopf, Vigard said, or Herzog said in frustration, and they too were arrested. But why would you do this, Vigard? Asked Fred. Yeah, really? Scooby also asked. Well, you see, my friends were annoyed, and I wanted to get rid of them. So I summoned... My friends were annoying, and I wanted to get rid of them. So I summoned Nazi zombies to gain a quiet life, and I would have gotten it too, if it weren't for you noisy fucking kids, nosy, and your fucking disgusting unwashed dog, for Christ's sake, Vigard said in a bitter tone. Hey! We cleaned Shaggy yesterday, said Fred and laughed. Hey, like, not cool, man, Shaggy said. Then Scooby said his catchphrase. Scooby Dooby Doo. Then we cut to the credits. You ain't slick. Man, you guys wrote this specifically for me to read on stream, for Christ's sake. This is absolutely disgusting. Why not, Dragon? Why not? Add to library. No, that's okay. I'll pass up on that opportunity. I hope you guys had a great time listening to this. This was, absolutely disgusting. I do like that Daphne died at the end. 10 out of 10. That's how it should have ended, you know, in the real Scooby-Doo canon. But I hope you guys had a good time. And, I'll see you on the next stream.